Yes, we're following the story of, four men. It's more than four men, actually, a collection of men, but at the moment it's four men in their 70s who last weekend set off from Southampton to start a 28,000-mile car journey around the world. 72-year-old Les Carvall from Everton in Hampshire and his team plan to spend 140 days on the road. It's raising money for his charity, Heaven Can Wait, I'm Busy. And we are delighted to be following their story. I sent them on their way on Easter Day by waving a large Union flag. And Les is back on the line, joining us around the world. We'll find out where he is. I think he's in Poland. Hello, Les.
Good morning, Julian. How are you?
I'm very good, and it's lovely to talk to you this morning. And am I right? Are you in Poland?
Yes, we are. We're at a place called Katowice, which is near where Auschwitz is, which is our next port of call sometime this morning.
Right, so it's a serious day you're going to be having.
Yeah, we're going there just to pay our respects and so on, you know.
Right, good for you. Take me through, when we last spoke to you, I was very impressed. You'd only been on the road, 36 hours, and by that point you'd already been to the European Parliament and driving around the Nürburgring. So what have you been doing in the last week?
Well, it's been just one continuous laugh. We haven't laughed as much for a long time. So if laughter is a cure, we're okay. We're lived to 150, you know. But anyhow, we left the Nürburgring, and we were like kids going on a summer holiday, completely out of control, sort of thing. We found our way to Bransheim to receive this €1,000 check from Suzuki Europe, which was quite nice,
That's
and it
lovely.
went to our charity, yeah. And then we had somewhere like about 700 kilometres to get up to Gdansk, which was our next port of call, and the highlight for the journey, which was to meet the man himself, Lex Wałęsa. And when you're putting this sort of thing together, deep down you think, well, maybe some of the things might happen, but then maybe some don't. But so far we ticked all the boxes, and when we got up there, I did a couple of phone calls, and everything was in place, and we actually met the man on the 5th.
Extraordinary.
We were so overwhelmed. He's such a charming guy. We tried to get him in one of the vehicles to take him with us, but he wouldn't have any of it, But
Did you converse? I mean, did he speak in English, or did you need a translator?
No, we had a friend of mine, a young lady called Iwona, had a friend of ours from the university who met us 15 minutes before, 10:45 before we was due to meet Mr. President, and everything was set, it just clicked in place. And when we was there, he spoke through. He didn't speak a word of English, believe it or not, and he didn't even, he said, why should I? I'm Polish, that sort of thing. But he spoke about lots of topics. We all asked questions. I asked him what he felt like when they pushed him in front when Solidarity started up, and he said, well, I took an opportunity to do something for Poland. I just, to hell with the risk, even did it. And, all the guys asked questions. Shooting me questions, and he responded. There was no sort of firmness. He was a very casual guy. He sat there, he laughed with us. I wouldn't tell you what he told us, but he said he thought for a moment that we were flying around the world. And he said, what sort of airline you've got? I said, no, we've got two cars. And we showed him out of his toilet window where the cars were down on the bridge by his office. I have to say, it was probably a highlight of my life, apart from getting married. Now, I have to say that in case my wife...
Well, I think meeting Lech Wałęsa is a fantastic achievement. How's his health, by the way? I mean, he's not a young man anymore, is he?
No, he's 70 in a couple of months' time, a few months' time, but no, he's as sprightly as any of them, He's going to go on forever, that guy. I wouldn't worry about him,
He could have joined you on Heaven Wait, I'm Busy, I should think.
Yeah, we told him he had a seat, but he wouldn't have anything of it.
Now, tell me about this Polish fireman who you met, who can speak Cockney.
Tell me about it. I was at the reception desk in Poznan and Poznan. No, it wasn't Gdansk. And I tell you, he must be 9 foot tall, this guy. And he's like a taut spring, He's a lovely chap. And I detected when he was talking in Polish that it had a little crack to it, a little bit of a sound. But I took no notice. But when he heard me speak, he came out with this broad Cockney accent, I guess over-exaggerated, because that's the sort of thing. And it turns out he was a celebrity, or is a celebrity, in Poland. He's the English fireman, they call him, and he goes to conferences and all sorts.
I think I've heard of him. Oh, well, so you've had, what a few days you've had, amazing. I mean, on a slightly sadder note, obviously the story, well, obviously, depending, you probably heard about the debate going on as well, but the news about Baroness Thatcher, has that reached Poland? And I know Lech Wałęsa's already been talking about it.
We get the news all the time. I mean, the Polish people, I don't think, know much about it, but they've been exceptionally nice people, I mean, I'm personally sad to see her leave us, but there's not much we can do about it, but, we have to sort of face forward, because we're all going to go that way at the end of the day,
Well, you're proving that age is no barrier, Les, with your journey. Tell me about the next week, because we're going to catch up again next week. Right. What are you up to between now and then?
Well, as you know, we're going to go to Auschwitz tomorrow. Today, sometime this morning. It's snowing there, by the way, so just to let you know. We've had brilliant sunshine up until now. Yesterday, we went to Auschwitz to go there, and we was told we couldn't. There were police everywhere. And it was a Memorial Day for the Jewish people, and it was all closed off, exclusive for them to walk from one camp to the other, so we couldn't get near there. So anyhow, we went back, we went to a coal mine, and we turned up there, and then again that was closed. You couldn't go down, and a tour guide, not a tour guide, somebody worked for the mine, and he came and got hold of us. He said, "Do you want us to go down the mine?" And so we ended up 1,000 foot underground yesterday afternoon. Seriously,
I wasn't expecting that.
And it's frightening, We're going through these coal seams, or whatever they call it, and he's showing us everything. He switched the frigging lights off in the middle, and we're standing. Sorry. He switched the lights off, and we're all standing in pitch black, 1,000 feet. And then he went in another section, and they have the wood that he's got some button he presses, and it creaks,
Oh, yeah,
and
great.
That'd
make you feel better, wouldn't it? Les, I'm almost out of time. In fact, I am out of time. Very quickly, where will you be by this time next week? In Russia, presumably.
We'll be at the end of this week. We'll be somewhere in Yugoslavia.
Oh, okay.
Ukraine. We're going from here to Bratislava. That's our next in Slovakia, and then on to Budapest. We have a meeting there. So after that, we'll be in the Ukraine.
Well, look, we should talk then. You're doing a fantastic thing. Heaven Can Wait, I'm Busy is the charity raising money for Save the Children and the Oak Haven Hospice. You can go to Les's website to support. And Les, it's lovely to talk to you. All the best, and we'll talk to you next week.
Yeah, take care, everybody.
You too.
Bye.
Cheers, mate. Bye-bye. Les Carvall, what a man. And his journey around the world in those 2 4x4 vehicles with his mates. They're all 70-somethings. And Heaven Can Wait, I'm Busy. No doubt more to come. Having just heard what's happened in the last week. Even that coal mine story, Judy and Jeff.
Amazing. It beats making cushions.